Improve your punching technique fast with this golden rule in boxing. Hello, Earthlings. Ultraviolet Ronald from the Bronx here. I want to get right into it. So just like I'm facing you here, since I don't want my chin out there to be hit easily, I'm going to tuck that chin. And then depending on if you're conventional or southpaw, me being conventional, like most people, you're going to turn that left foot about a 45-degree angle. And then I'm going to take my right foot, and I'm going to take about 2 steps back, and my feet are about shoulder width apart. Now from there, this back foot is going to turn about a 90-degree angle, knees slightly bent. You're going to stay nice and light on those toes. Now I don't want to be square with you, making it an easy target for my opponent to hit. So I'm going to turn my body just along with the groove of my front foot, so about a 45-degree angle. Crunch my torso. Again, chin being tucked. I'm going to bring my hands up, and they're going to be nice and close to the body, not too tight, because you want to be relaxed. And you're going to bring it forward, and this is where you want to be. So we're going to get comfortable right here. Now, as we're getting into that golden rule to improving your technique fast, you have to understand that flow, and everything is stemming from the right to the left, from the left to the right, 60-40, 40-60, 60-40, 40-60. Now, as we got that out the way, I want you to understand that you're going to think about an imaginary circle stemming from the top of your eyes, or eyebrows, I should say, around the temple, around the shoulders, not outside of it, but around the shoulders to the bottom of your stomach. When you punch, a lot of those punches are going to be in those areas. And as you throw the punch, you do not want it to go outside of that circle, right? Meaning outside of your shoulder. Because by doing so, it becomes telegraphed. So if I'm throwing the jab, right? I'm throwing the jab, I'm keeping it inside. I'm not throwing it from my shoulder, because that's going outside of that circle, making it easily to be detected and telegraphed, and then your opponent knows how to react quickly as a result. So I'm keeping it inside, okay? So I throw that jab, keeping it inside. Same with the cross. Throw that cross, I'm staying inside, pulling, or should I say pushing out from the elbow as my hips rotate out and back. So all together, nice and tight. It's the same with the hook. You don't need to go, because then all this gets exposed, and it makes it easier for your opponent to try to set up a shot when you're reading your pattern to take advantage of your mishap. So you keep it nice and tight. Same with that right hook. Now it's going to feel uncomfortable at first, because if you're not trained in this beautiful yet brutal sport, you're going to be accustomed to wanting to throw here because you think you're going to get more leverage and power in your punch. But the shorter and tighter your punches are, the more power you get. So it's the same with that uppercut, dropping the hand about a head length down, slight dip, driving up. All right, same with that left uppercut, slight dip, then driving up. So you want to try your best to keep those punches in that small circle, okay? Because by doing so, it makes it harder for your opponent to read your punches. And that's how you want it to be when you are inside of the ring or outside of the ring, to take your opponent out. out. So keep that in mind. Throw it from the cheek. Try not to go outside of that shoulder width, and practice this daily while having fun in the process, because that's how you pick it up quickly. Now, thank you for joining me on this journey to the Ultraviolet. And if you like the video, please comment and subscribe, and always work towards becoming your greatest version.